So today I have a pretty good option in the affordable titanium diver segment from Aerotec Watches. Their latest release, the Forte Titanium Diver, is coming out very soon by way of a Kickstarter campaign, and especially at the launch day pricing is a very good buy. Big thanks to Aerotech for lending in the watch for a few day test drive. It's been a lot of fun to wear, so let's get straight to it and take a look at the watch. Now, this is the second watch I've had in from Aerotech. The first was the Sea Hunt in stainless steel, which was a really cool 500-meter diver that's currently available on their site. They as well have a bronze watch, the Ace, also available on the site, and now the Forte in titanium. So they've definitely got their bases covered when it comes to case materials. The new Forte is available in a few options. There's the blue, there's a pink version as well as a black, and then the one I'd go for, the cream colored dial with old radium loom. That one has a fully loomed dial and is my favorite of the bunch. All four colors come in titanium like this or a black PVD coated titanium. The dial on these have a textured finish, and this blue version has a slight fume effect, getting darker at the edge of the dial. I believe the pink version has that too, but not the other models by the look of the pictures on the site. Up at the top of the dial is the Applied Company logo. The only text on the dial is very small on either side of the date, and that is the water resistance of 200 meters. The date is framed in steel, and I like the symmetry of having the date at the 6. The markers are applied, and there's no mistaking getting the orientation of the watch right away with the large numerals for that 12 o'clock marker. The arrow hands and that red second hand look good. Might have been good to have that hour hand a touch longer, but no trouble getting the time as is. Same goes for reading the time in the dark. The loom they're using is BGW9, and they've laid it on good and heavy on the hands, markers, and bezel. And you gotta love that icy blue tone of the BGW9. Now, the bezel is a little different. It doesn't seem like it would be overly easy to grip with those shallow indentations, but it's surprisingly not bad. It's a 120 click bezel. The action, pretty good for a titanium watch, and everything lines up like it should. I actually quite like the look and design of the bezel. The crown also has a neat design. Pretty cool the way they did the knurling and also the extra details around the logo. It's a screw down crown, fairly smooth winding action. The movement is the Miyota 9015 automatic movement, which you can get a glimpse of through the little portal of the old school dive helmet on the case back. It's a 24 joule movement beating at 28,800 vibrations per hour and with a power reserve of right around 42 hours. Now, although this is a diver, the bead blasted case almost gives this the feel of a diver field watch hybrid. I think that's why I like the cream colored dial version. Kind of brings that out even more in the watch. The case comes in at a case diameter of 40 millimeters. The lug to lug, 46 millimeters. Thickness is 12 millimeters, including the slightly domed sapphire, which is treated with an anti-reflective coating on the underside, and the lug opening is 20 millimeters. One slight negative, and this is pretty minor, really more of a personal preference for me, that is the strap. The strap itself isn't all that bad. It's a little stiff, although some wrist time will fix that, but I'm just not into these style of straps with the bulky hardware. Aerotech does have some add-on options though with a tropic style strap and an Italian leather. That'll be an additional 35 Australian for the tropic and 39 for the leather. And you could always swap this out for one of your own straps. I'll put a shot up here in a minute on one of my two-piece straps to give you an idea of how it'll wear. And here is a look on my 7¼ inch wrist, and it is super lightweight. It actually doesn't look too bad on this strap, but I think the way to go is going to be a two-piece strap to take advantage of the fairly thin case. I've tried it on a few straps, and I prefer it on a two-piece or a thinner single pass nylon. Cool watch overall, and when these come out on the 15th of this month through the Kickstarter campaign, you can pick one up at 295 USD. That's on that launch day, and they will go up to eventually 459 at full retail. So if you're interested, launch day is the way to go. So that is it for today. Appreciate you taking a few minutes to stop by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.